Hello.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, we back. Episode 13.
Hey, something slight. I
Uh-huh.
made it back on the scene again.
So we got Josiah back because Davis is out playing volleyball currently. So he's not here. I'm not sure when he's going to be back, but I need to film this because yet again, it's Tuesday night and this needs to be put out at 8:30 a.m.
Absolutely.
So this is a priority. We had so I mean, this past week, me and Juice are both applying to be RAs.
Yep.
Which is really fun. So we've been going through the whole process right now.
It's a process, all right.
It's really fun. I need to turn off this thingy. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Word.
And this. So, yeah. Anyways, so it's really fun. We've been doing like I don't even know what it is.
So yesterday we had to do this is our first time doing anything with the RA position.
Yeah.
And we walk in to the upstairs part of our dorm building because it's totally shut off from some dumb stuff that happened in it like a couple years ago or something. And so it's pretty much condemned up there. And they have us come in, have us act as we are RAs and totally throw us in the fire and give us real life scenarios that we have to jump in.
Yeah.
Like everything from a Title IX situation, which if you don't know Title IX, that's like the equality of, or like, it's kind of like
it's the equality of women in sports as well as domestic violence.
Yes.
Like
And in this case, the girl was the one violating, which was crazy. That's why I was like, oh, because like we walked in and dude was like sitting there, had his eyes watering. I was like, oh my God, he's really into this. But I was like, okay, this is actually real. So I was sitting there like, but I was just astonished by they just got these random college kids they might as well just went and got the fifth theater department.
Honestly, they were really good. They honestly did a great job.
Yeah. So, okay, go ahead.
You go.
Oh, so it was the Title IX situation. Then we had to walk in and break up a fight with a girl who had a knife, which they just used a doorstop for the prop. Then a party, and then we had to stop a kid from trying to kill himself by overdose.
Mm-hmm.
And
it was like all of the extremes that could happen happened, and it was just it was funny, and it was funny. Like obviously, you had to like try to be serious in the situation, but you're kind of like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah, like because at the same time, it's not like I don't think we'll ever go through anything that extreme, to be honest. Because all right, let's be honest. If you have alcohol in your dorm and your RA comes in, you're going to be chill. You're going to be like, oh, hi, they kept turning their music up going, oh yeah, I can't hear you. Oh my God, yeah, my friends are so crazy. Meanwhile, there's a guy who's passed out in the corner and only 5 out of 14 people who did the entire night saw him. And I had to go over there and use my nursing major myself and took his pulse. So
You took his pulse?
I took his pulse and I was like, hey, he's alive, but call 911. And then when I said call 911, I turned and this girl was like up in the cubby. And I was like, and I know all of them was just like, what the? Like I was like, huh? And I was like, I mean, because it was just the dude, like I was like ready to get out, but I'm like, at the same time, like, first, how did you get up there? This is the lamest party I've ever been to, but like, how did you get up there? And I was like, it was crazy. But overall, I mean, it was very interesting. Definitely an interesting way to end my night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this happened from 6 to 9.
Yeah.
So this is the end of our day.
It was the end of our day. They were loud up there, but it was funny because I mean, hey, so that means I was the second one to address the person in the corner,
and we were the last.
Hey, there we go. Look, see, we're gonna be good already.
Yeah.
So, and then today we did speed dating, which was actually fun. Not like actual speed dating, but
speed interview.
Speed interview. Yeah. That's better. They call it speed dating. So whatever. Anyways, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables. 6.
6. Yeah.
6. So there's 6 different groups of an RD and an RA pair, or one was like the head lady and the other guy was
like the head dude.
The head dude. And so we went and they asked us awesome questions. They asked us like, why do you want to do this? Blah, blah, blah. Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A?
Oh yeah, the best one was definitely the spirit animal question.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Yeah, like so go ahead, tell me about your spirit animal.
I said my spirit animal is a wolf because they're leaders, but they're also there for their pack as well. And the wolf, the alpha doesn't lead the pack; he follows the pack to make sure everyone's safe. So that's what I said.
Wow.
Yeah,
for sure. That was good. Like I honestly, like I was sitting there, like that animal didn't even come to my mind when I was like, so it wasn't too bad. But That's a good answer,
I
bro.
should have said like a chicken, like throw him off, like a
Dude,
jellyfish.
imagine totally throw something crazy like phytoplankton. They would have been like,
What?
huh? Like, because you don't see me, but I get all the work done. Could you imagine you just pulled that out of nowhere? Just said and name it like aardvark. What the heck are you going to do with the
What
aardvark?
is an aardvark?
It's like,
It's like
okay, you remember that show or the book
Aardvark.
series when we was little called Arthur?
Yeah,
That's what Arthur was. He was an aardvark.
I need to search that up. What an art, because they had that show on Disney Channel,
Bizarrevark.
Bizarrevark, Aardvark.
But I don't understand. I don't know if it's like a breed of anteater or what, but
It says it's a aardvark gets its name from a South African word meaning earth pig. It looks like a pig. It
built like a
They
yeah.
actually share common ancestors with elephants and golden moles. Aardvarks live throughout
Golden
much of
moles?
sub-Africa. What the?
But I mean, it's built like a sloth mixed with like a cat, and it's got the face of it's like the platypus of rodents. I'm dead serious. It's like the
They're-
platypus. It's
they're
got a pig
ugly.
nose.
They don't have any skin. They're hairless. That's
It's
an
like
armadillo.
it's a unarmored armadillo.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best way to.
It's a
describe it.
naked raw armadillo.
Yeah, I would turn around the laptop, but I don't want to unplug anything. So sorry, man. We need to get.
You just have to look it up on your end. Sorry.
Yeah, we need to get like a projector. Or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Yeah,
Have a research team like, hey, pull that up real quick.
Hold up right now.
Just
Hey,
the reference.
what's his name? Joe Rogan's guy, Jamie. Hey,
Yes.
Jamie, hold up.
Or Theo Vaughn's guy on his podcast is like he's like, hey, pull that up real quick. Whatever his name is, and he'll just have it up like boom. I'm like, how do you even type that fast? Like I don't even like. It's got to be like some voice like Alexa. Like they say, hey Alexa on the side, and then they're like, hey Alexa, get ready. And then it's like then they say whatever Theo Vaughn says. Like, have you seen the Chuck Norris meme about da da da? And then it's like in the background loading Chuck Norris meme, and then it's like just pulls up out of nowhere. Like how does he do that? But no, for sure, like spirit animal, aardvark. That's crazy.
What's yours?
Oh, I said a horse.
Mhm.
Now hear me out. And a lot of y'all gonna be like horse, like, but hear me out. So horse is a bold animal. Anytime it's around, its presence is immediately noticed. I feel like that's kind of goes with me. Horses can be real low key, real nonchalant, or they can be fiery animals, and they can be dressed up real nice or be real low key. Me, I like to dress up, I like to dress down. It really doesn't matter. Blend in with the environment. Just overall,
Can you
just
see shoes? No, you got nice shoes on.
the waffles.
Nice shoes on.
And then just overall, I mean, it's a very nice animal. It has many parts to it, and
Yeah,
it's just got an unbreakable spirit. So I think it's a pretty dope little
unbreakable.
spit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. So, I mean, hopefully, I guess they said we'll find out today, which is like it's
Yeah, like that's crazy if they
8:06.
give us the information today. Because imagine some kids like, oh, I didn't make it, and their roommates trying to be an RA too.
Oh.
That's why I'm nervous. Like if I don't get through, I'm like,
I'm nervous because like, what if they paired us up and it was like one of us makes it?
exactly. But I feel like they couldn't control us being there at the same time because me and you had 2 different time slots, but we were
Yeah.
both early. So I was like,
Yeah, it's like.
but
I
if we
mean-
can be RAs together,
Look. The plan right now is that I would live with Cooper, which y'all know, and Davis, which is co-host, and this is sub-host Juice. So that's the plan. That if I get into LLC, which is the RA position that I would like to be in, not just fine. I would live with them, but if not, I would like to be with my boy Juice if we both get the position. Just because I feel like we worked well together, we have a lot of same values and ideas, and I think we're both very similar in a good way. So we would be on the same hall, just operating, just doing our thing. So I think it would be fun. It would be a good time, honestly.
but like some of the questions were like honestly, like some of the questions were like so personal to the point where I was like, but then the LeBron or Jordan was literally a question where you're like, and like me,
Jordan.
like both of us literally in unison at the exact same time said Jordan, and the guy goes, check like that, and I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, so I mean, overall, I mean, it felt pretty good.
Yeah, both nights felt pretty good. I
Yeah.
mean, we got good constructive criticism last night, and then tonight was just good vibes all around.
You know what I should have done? Asked the one who's interviewing us on the second table. Just asked. I never caught her name. Never caught her.
Yeah, be careful. They might say something because we told them that we had the podcast. So, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
I'm not putting no name. I don't even know her name, so I can't really put a name out
Yeah.
there. But like, hey, what's understood doesn't have to be explained.
Yeah. Anyways, we gotta move on.
Let's move on. So what's y'all's favorite sport?
Football. I don't know. What is my favorite? What is your favorite sport? Now that you brought it up, I mean, yours probably freaking football.
Hear me out. I love football with a passion, but I think probably one of my favorite sports I wouldn't say compete in, but I just really appreciate wrestling. I wrestled
Nice.
up and I won states and I went to nationals through middle school and early high school. I never quit, which I could have been, which I guess everybody gets this idea of, oh, I want to be a D1 athlete. They end up and sacrifice so much of themselves just to get that D1 title win. Could be at a moderate and dominant D2 like we are now.
That's true.
And live a good life. And but I did have the opportunity to become a D1 athlete at App State for wrestling.
Dang, App State's a wrestling team. I did not know that.
Campbell.
Dang,
And I did not go into Campbell. So
that's really cool. I didn't even Campbell has a swim team, but I don't know if it's only girls. So I didn't even look. Man, I was lazy on my application, but I wrestled too, so I get that.
Yeah.
I wrestled up until middle school. But my parents were like, "You're either swimming or you're wrestling." I was like, "Well, I'm tall. Like I grew out of it. I was good when I was younger, but it's just I got too tall and it just screwed me."
best female sport? Volleyball or softball?
That's fair.
Probably volleyball. I enjoy watching volleyball. Not for like the reasons that everybody assumes, but like I really enjoy volleyball. Like even
Volleyball's fun.
beach volleyball, I love to play. Like
we get hype up for volleyball. I can't even lie. Like
Yeah.
it's fun being at those games.
My high school student section, because I was the student section leader, we would have such a great turnout for volleyball games, especially our rival volleyball games, that the AD came up and said, we're going to have to expand part of the people are going to have to sit on the, because we have a like a elevated side that on the kind of like up on a different, on like a second level of the gym, and then we have a flat side like normal bleachers, and we'd fill the entire side for normal bleachers, and we'd have to ask parents and kids to move the other way, fill that spot, and then put everybody up top just for basketball. But honestly, I enjoyed watching volleyball way more than I enjoyed watching basketball.
Dang, we never got that. We had pretty big bleachers, but I'm gonna be honest. In high school, I never went to a basketball game.
It's okay.
It's because I was swimming and I would come back from practice and just want to eat and do work. So I didn't have time to do any of that. I didn't go to a lot of football games because I just didn't like them. My school was very, I mean, sometimes they were fun. Like sometimes they had a great time, and it looks like from like the Instagram and stuff that the student section is a lot more fun now than it was when I was in school.
That's crazy because our student section now at Hickory sucks. And I'm like, I created this for you guys, for this to be a legacy.
Nope.
No.
Have you been to any of the games or anything?
Yeah, I went to the homecoming game, of course.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was all right. The student section was kind of disappointing, but I didn't care because I didn't control the football student section, obviously. And I went to I've been to a couple basketball games, and it was like weekday nights, not a Friday night where people wouldn't normally, the student section wouldn't be there. But I mean, it was it's definitely different looking back as a graduate because I'm seeing all these different parts. The entire community's out to support Hickory now for football. But when I was there, it was like all I was focused on was what was going on that field.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't even have time to like go to the sideline and just like stare at the stands. It was like, no, field, get water, field. And I was like, well, and that was pretty much the entire game for me. Unless we like got up, read it up, and got to sit out for a little bit. But then at that point, people were leaving.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's nice. You don't really get that in swimming. It's just, I mean, like you get your parents and stuff, but you don't get like, not everyone. It's like track. Like, track people would know. I mean, you have a lot of people there because you have a lot of teams there, but as wise as like fans go, unless you're going to like
the Olympics,
junior nationals, US Open trials, things like that. Like once you get to the higher level types of meets, that's when the standings get back. Because I mean, like there's a swim meet every weekend at MCAC, which is Aquatic Center, which is probably the closest. No, Greensboro Aquatic Center. The GAC is the biggest pool by us and probably one of the most popular pools. They had US Open this year, US Open last year. They had
crazy. I did not know that. Yeah,
so it's and US Open tickets sell for like a couple $100. Trials tickets sell for thousands of dollars.
What?
Yeah. People, and swimming's growing as well, so more and more people are getting more invested, more and more people are getting into it, and it's just it's honest. I'm happy that it's growing as a sport
Yeah.
because it's really fun. You have a lot of people cheering you on. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I
So,
bet. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, because y'all put respectfully the same amount of work that we do for our
Yeah.
sport. Like when it comes to like the basics of everything, like the hours put in. Like I said, like last time I was on here, I couldn't imagine swimming 1,000 meters or yards.
It's hard. I can imagine lifting the weight that y'all do. Y'all do different. I would like to.
Yeah.
Definitely would like to, but it's not. I mean, like, I got pretty good muscles and stuff, but it's just not. You can't be a very good weightlifter and be a really good swimmer. Well, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me rephrase that. You can't be a power lifter and be a good swimmer. Like, I feel like if you had someone like, I don't want to say names. Okay, if like your bigger boys can move weight like a power lifter.
Yeah,
type
but they're
level
so like they're
weight.
not, the lack of mobility is what affects us. Like especially
Yeah.
like you guys, like that right there. All right, hear this. I actually strained my rotator cuff right before fall camp this past summer simply because we had a pool day upstairs in y'all's pool, and I literally did this and I felt my shoulder go like that, and I was like,
Dang.
oh wow. And like, I mean, because I don't ever do that motion ever. And I was just like, I was literally like, swimming is not for everyone. If you have not done before, don't think you can just jump in and do it.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's fun, but it's the same thing that goes with every sport. That's just how it is. Like, don't jump in and perceive what you don't know. I mean, like, do your best, but don't be like, man, I can outrun you, Jews. I can't outrun him. You serious? No way. He's built to run fast. I'm not. I'm built to run far. So, like, I can do. I ran cross country. I still have running skills, which is good.
Right.
I ran cross country. I don't prefer to run, but I have to. So, but I like running far because once I get past like, I don't know, once you get past like mile 2 or 3, kind of everything goes numb and you just chill.
Yeah.
It's just a chill.
I got a hot take.
Uh-huh.
Hang clean is better than power.
Yeah, 100%.
See, nobody agreed with me.
100%.
And I was like, why? And I was like, why do y'all love power clean so much? And he's like, oh, I'm just better at it. Because they think, I guess I understand what they're saying, but they're coming from the ground, so they have more momentum when they go into it. Me, I'm like twitch. Like, I mean, let's get it done like that. And so I'll go and take the weight from right here, like 275 on the bar, like this, and I just get under it real quick. Because I mean, it's less distance for me. I'm all about the the quickness.
Yeah.
And I mean, I get linemen wanting to go from the floor and
Right. Those are big boys. Yeah.
exactly. But like me, I'm like, when am I ever going to actually come from the floor? I also be at a bent angle, like a bent level, and then, but you'll never ever see me on the football field come from the ground like this to explode up.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe it's just position specific for me, but I'm a lot more comfortable with them. I enjoy doing it. Also, some of my teammates can't do it, and I think slight flex. So I mean, yeah.
No, I mean that's what us swimmers do more is hang cleans. I think hang clean for most sports is the way to go, just because it's not as strenuous of a movement, especially on your lower back, which is like super important. Like, that's everybody hurts it. Oh, it's like a constant thing. Like deadlifts you should not do that as a collegiate athlete at all. I don't think you should.
Deadlifts
With the bar, I mean,
hex bar.
hex bar, I think is fine. With the actual barbell, I don't think it's a good idea. There's been so many studies that it's like you have like a 90% like you have higher risk of injury because of such the strain it puts on all your muscles as compared to stress. So more strain mean more likely to get injured. Learned that in class. Thank you, Dr. Lighting.
Mm-hmm.
He got me right. I've been learning stuff. It's a lot of fun. So anything going on in your life, Juice? Anything crazy?
Nah, I mean, besides the football stuff, life, I wouldn't call it boring, but it's very consistent in a sometimes boring way. Classes going on right and everything, but I mean, it's not like I have a girlfriend or anything like that to keep it spicy with any new information or everything like that.
keep it spicy.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, nice.
And whoever be watching, you be playing. It's a game. It's a fun game. There's no like morale system, so people go berserk and just like murk everybody because you can. There's no morale.
So I gotta ask. So I've never watched Harry Potter.
Okay, that's fair.
But somebody told me one day there's like, I feel like in like the little house test they do or whatever,
Okay.
they said I feel like you'd be a Slytherin, and I didn't know what that meant.
Okay, so there's 4 houses. You have Ravenclaw, you have Hufflepuff, you have Gryffindor, and Slytherin. So those are like the founding people. Those are like the last names of Hogwarts, and they
Yeah.
made the school. So I think Slytherin are more they're very cunning people. I think they're very ambitious and very like dedicated to it. Like they're like, I'm the best of the best. Like you're not gonna beat me because I'm
Right.
just better. So
Whew.
not that you're like that.
Maybe, yeah. I was like, man, they could be accurate. It might
but-
not be. I don't know.
If you're really like dedicated, like that's the rep they have. Like, but if you're really like dedicated to your path, that's it. Ravenclaw is more, they're a lot more like astronomy based. They're just more chill. I picked them in the game because they have a really cool common room.
Okay.
That's it. Gryffindor is like the knights. Like if you think of like a knight, like very humble, like fight for the people, that's like a Gryffindor. And Hufflepuff is just don't be a Hufflepuff. They like animals and stuff. They're just like the cute people. Like I don't know how to explain that. So
You said astronomy. Girls, I mean, okay, this I don't know who all watches this, but like those who like I feel like really dedicate and base their personality off of what some stars do or something like that, or like the zodiac signs. That's a red flag because they asked us what our red flags were in the RA interviews,
they did.
and I was sitting there thinking, I was like, and I had to think of mine. I don't know, and of course I said like I'm pretty nonchalant, and I feel like some people may take that as me not being as approachable, but I feel like to me that's a big advantage because I won't give you immediate reaction. I'm gonna process what information I'm given,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna work from there. But let's talk red flags.
I like this idea.
What up for you? You're talking to. Imagine you don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Sorry,
there you go.
Avery.
Yeah, sorry, Avery.
But like this is a real moment. What would like? Let's say you're hanging out with a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You're having a conversation with her. Let's say you're even like she drives y'all somewhere. What are red flags that you like that just immediately?
Honestly, the driving itself, if she's like a really crazy, reckless driver, it's not the move. Like my girlfriend now is pretty good at driving. She does a job. She has a little bit of road rage, but as we all do.
Yeah.
Like I can't blame her for that. So, another thing, like the way she responds to stuff, I
Mhm.
think is a huge thing because you could have a girl
Like
that-
jokes and stuff like that, or like just like regular like any like type of
Just-
inconvenience.
just like Ty, just a conversation. Like
Okay.
if she responds in like a really kind of real, like I have a certain way of joking. If you know me, you probably understand the joking
Right.
more. And if I like you better, it's kind of more of like a harsh joking. But yeah, but so I don't. It's not even a joke. If she's like, you're like, oh, like, how was your day? Good.
Like
How-
that
how
right
have you
there,
been?
that makes me
Okay. It's like
like as if we're texting or something like that. And then
Yes.
even if you're texting like that and you respond like that, you probably have another like 15 minutes until I just stop.
yeah, it's just if you can't hold a good conversation and it's like me pushing and pushing and pushing and question, or it's just like if I just sense that I don't know, if I just sense just not the juju's bad, I just don't. It's just, so also the way I don't know, the way you hold yourself.
Facts.
That's another thing.
Because I mean, really, how you hold yourself, how you carry yourself, is going to tell me everything else I need to know.
Yep, exactly. What are your red flags? What do you got?
All right.
What you got going on?
So let's say I'm riding in the car, and like she's driving, or I'm driving and she gets aux. If she immediately starts playing rap music, red flag.
Oh, that's okay. That's fair.
Like I'm
I
like, you,
that.
why? Like I mean, some rap music I get like it's old school or something that's like got a decent message about it. Like just straight like, I hear 21 like immediately like right into like 5 minutes into the car ride. I'm like, yo, what is?
She got that young boy on right away.
Dude, I'm getting out of my car. But because I appreciate rap music and I don't agree with everything it stands for, what all
Yeah.
people stand for, but at the same time, like you gotta appreciate people's talent, and I'll do that anytime.
Right.
And so that's one. I say that's number 2 on the list. Number 1, they gotta believe in something. Like they gotta be about something. They gotta have some substance. Like, and I preferably date somebody who believes the same thing I do, like spiritually, like like a Christian. I prefer to date a Christian, but even not even going that far, but what do you hold fast to? Like, I feel like everybody should have like a rule or two that they live by.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
my 2 rules is, well, number 1 is always be honest with yourself. 2 is never run away.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and so I mean, if, just something simple. And I know this is sound like I'm not trying to sound like Andrew Tate or anything like that, but like this is like that's my thing. They gotta stand for something, and be firm in what they're standing in. And then 2 is the music. 3, uh, what's it called? Attitude. Attitude will tell me everything. Because I feel like the
Yeah.
first 2 will tell me about how your attitude really is. And honestly, I should have already picked up on your attitude before I even asked you to hang out.
True.
But attitude. If you get an attitude for absolutely no reason, or we're joking back and forth, and you try to do like, oh, you think you're funny, and like act mad,
Oh,
like, dude, yeah, it's over with.
I hate that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just I hate when people do that. Even as my friend, I'm like, man, just shut
Like,
up.
and even like,
Don't.
or like, and a girl can be really attractive, or a girl can be mid attractive. Like, again, I'm no professional. Ladies, do not come at me for this, but a girl can be like all right and have like a good confidence and good like spirit about her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like she's great. But then a girl can be like fire, or and just you sitting there like, but then they act like they're too good, or they act like they're better than they actually are, because then you're like, I ain't really here for what's on the outside. Like, oh, that's going away. Like,
Mhm.
give it 10 years, you're gonna change.
Yeah.
But like, what's going on the inside, that's what I'm like trying to hit for. And that's one thing my grandma told me was, when you're dating or you're trying to find somebody you want to marry, it's about the eyes. Because teeth will fall out,
Eyes.
wrinkles will come, but you can see somebody, because like even like what the common saying is like the eyes are the windows to the soul.
But what did they get cataracts?
That's a very uncommon thing to get. But I mean, okay, if that happens, then I mean, I hope you enjoy you. I mean, obviously you enjoy their spirit about them,
Right,
their personality. Because people always say like the joke like this or this, and then people are, oh, personality.
Oh, yeah.
But like no, like dead serious. Like, how are you going to date somebody that you don't even enjoy having like 30-minute long conversations with?
Right.
Like, I don't understand. Like, people like want breaks from their significant other, and I'm like, I'd want to be my best friend. Like, because I have friends. Like, okay, that sounded kind of weird. I have friends, obviously.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
He's just here.
But so like I have a lot of female friends that are just like, I've known them through whoever, and one of my best friend from high school came with me to LR, and she plays goalie here on the soccer team,
Yes.
Taylor Rose, and I made friends with some of her friends and everything like that. And yes, we were cool and everything like that, but I guarantee you, like, if I'm in a relationship and get a girlfriend, I don't really find necessary to be talking to like having a bunch of friends that are female anymore. To be honest, I mean, that's not even like, and then even like I may even talk a little bit less to my not so close guy friends, because like that I got my best friend and then hopefully future partner in one, So
Right,
I'm saying
yeah.
like at the same time, I mean, I don't know. But like as far as red flags go, music, also if their teeth ain't straight.
Okay.
And the shoes. Shoes matter.
How does shoes matter?
Shoes
what you
always
think?
matter.
What'd you think?
You already got a girlfriend, doesn't matter to me.
But you like my shoes though?
Yeah,
Basic as hell.
that's fine.
They $60.
But you put the outfit together.
I
See,
did.
some girls don't know how to dress.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
dead serious. And I'm like,
No offense, Lee.
yeah, like, some of you guys don't need to know how to dress because you naturally got it. But like, I'm telling you right now, like, yeah. I mean, I guess we could just go on a list of like 50 red flags, but I mean, really, that's my top 3. What do you stand on? What kind of music do you listen to? What's your attitude like?
And luckily, my girlfriend has no red flags, so that's fantastic. So find yourself a girlfriend that meets your criteria.
Right.
Promise you, will make your life a lot better. And I did what you did. You said about the conversation type thing. I did not date my girlfriend for a whole year.
You tell me about this. We talked about this last time.
I did whole year because I was like, just wait, let's figure. So yeah, it's you just gotta figure out. Take your time, but live in a moment.
Yeah.
I got to get better at that. So just take your time.
I think everybody needs to appreciate the moment a little bit more.
Yeah,
But
fun, especially the feelings
facts.
during that interview today. Man, I was stressed.
Facts. Like, why not? Like, enjoy it.
It was fun though.
But okay, so we talked about like red flags, like, but like, what is like when you meet somebody for the first time, male, female, just like, first impressions? What do you look for?
What I look for. Obviously, I like to look in their eyes. So, the first thing, I always like a person up and down, regardless, male, female, friend. It doesn't matter. I always look someone up and down first just to see how they're presenting themselves. Smile, and kind of the just like the facial expressions, like the emotional expressions, like okay, like what's going on, because I can kind of sense the type of person before I meet them,
Right.
and not pinpoint on, like I'm not like, oh, I know you right away. Like, no, that's not true at all. Like I can just kind of figure you out slowly but surely. Like I can read you well. So once I get my read on you, if I want to try and be friends with you, I will. If not, then that sucks. It's just how it is. And like if you're with some person, I'm not gonna ever disrespect anyone.
Right.
So that's just not how I roll. But it's just just figure you out, read you real quick. Do it. What you do?
Well, sound weird, but I have specific steps.
Okay. This is the last topic because we're a little over. But
So I go in, shake the hand like this. Handshake weak. I'm like, okay, interesting.
oh, they do this.
Oh, if they do the limp fish, I don't even like. I just like low key. The conversation's already over my head, to be honest. So shake hands. So we're standing. This is exactly what I do. Like my dad has seen me do this, and he's like, literally like questioning me for doing it. But this is how I do it. So let's say I'm standing up. I meet somebody, shake their hand. I look at them. I'm looking at them in their eyes while they're talking. Then I go straight to their teeth. I look straight in their mouth, see what their teeth look like. Transfer the hair.
Okay.
And this is all like quick eye movement. Like, what does their hair look like? Do I see dandruff? Do I see lice? Not that I'm judging people off that, but it just tells you, I'm telling you, it just tells you about somebody. Then all I do is literally like swing my arm. Okay, not even swing my arm, but I take a step back and scratch the side of my face to make it look like I'm just like looking down. Look down and see what them shoes looking like. That's all.
Okay.
Eyes,
valid.
teeth, hair, shoes.
Hey, ladies, now you know. If you're around Juice, make sure that hair good. You ain't got no lice in there. No.
Hey, they might not like me after we keep producing these podcasts. I mean,
or maybe you'll weed out the ones that get that. Maybe you just weed out the ones.
Facts.
And then
you never know. Somebody, my future wife, might see this.
Exactly. You never know. So Juice's future wife, if you're watching this in the future.
Nah, facts. Like
now you know.
Or if I'm married and you happen to see this video, everything turned out okay.
There you go. Oh, look at this.
Facts.
This is a wholesome. I think, we'll end it on that note. Juice, thank you again.
Of course,
being on.
man.
I appreciate it. He's gonna be our sub host if Davis is. I don't know if I already said that, but
maybe at the beginning. But
yeah, whatever. He'll be our sub host. Like, subscribe. Make sure to follow on other platforms. There's like a fuzz floating around.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow on other platforms for more. And yeah.
Oh, Miss Stein, I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, we'll get in touch soon with Matthew. We'll catch up for sure.
We'll do a little FaceTime. All right. Love the moms.
We
love the moms.
We love the moms. We love moms. Love them.
Oh man. All right. Well, hey, episode 13. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace. I'll see y'all.